wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left, didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35, it's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle, it's an incomplete pass. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought.
Return to Taylor on third down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. He's got it to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready. 180. Bombers.
Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Ready. 180.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Point after try is good by lots. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. All right.
Here's Hall once more. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. All right.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Rolling it in. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They go right back to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Here we go. I'm good. 58, 58. Hey, 10.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 551. 551. All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Finding Shaheed. Back-to-back plays. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Green 19. Good night.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Fields gets it out wide quick, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Focus, boys. Focus.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Hall. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here we go. You got it. What? You got it. Right.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! The 50! The 30! The 10! And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Jets, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. You good. All right.
Fields coming back after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
All right.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Green Knights. All right.
Fields on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here. Tonight.
They'll go right side with Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Tonight.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Fields now on fourth. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 59.
First down throw for Fields. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Jets.
Easy.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Tall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the tackle.
It's
a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
At 2:01. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Watch right. 3:19, get that. Set.
Fields now on third. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Here we go, son. 19 instruction. Right.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
You got a mini base. Why not? If you don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Fields throwing once more. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Tonight.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. I'm ready. 180.
They kick the running back in motion. Nix with it on 1st. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Almost set.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. As, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. Turbo, sir. Right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Right.
Coming right is Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third and 6.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Tonight.
We'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. Now they're up against it here on fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, sir.
Taylor again. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
35. Jets 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Now Fields again. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 instruction.
Throwing on 1st down, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. It's inside the 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Well, once you join the rarefied air at the 2,000-yard plateau, next thing you look to is the single-season rushing record. And with that carry, he sets the new NFL record.
Hey, let's be honest. With how pass-heavy this league has become, did you ever expect to see this one fall?
That's a great question. Can't say I did.
Opportunities for a back to challenge records like this, Kate, don't come often. And now he's got a record that should stand for quite some time.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
A give, left side to Taylor. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to get their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Oh, my son!
Straight ahead with Taylor. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready! Ready, my son!
Second down carry for Taylor. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Taylor is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Come on, son.
They start the drive with Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. side. This is caught by Taylor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
They'll go right side with Hall. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working quickly here.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give on 2nd to Hall. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brought down by Drew Sanders. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Tonight.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
You got it. Here we go. Green 19, good tonight. Tonight.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give to Taylor, right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set of downs from 37. They're on again on first with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ball in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Point after tries, good by Lutz. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Right. 35-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You gotta reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say,
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Now a run with Taylor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hold on, set.
Running right. This is Taylor. Makes his move towards the sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Taylor now up the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Broncos getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Second down now. They need 7.
Hold on, set.
They go again with Taylor. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Taylor does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hold on, set.
Running with Taylor. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Hold on. Joe. Ready.
They're going Taylor. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Jets 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, sit high.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Jets take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, sit high. Blue 58, blue 58, sit high. Sit high.
Play action, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Up, don't jump, ready? Green, high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sit high. 222, high.
Fields throwing once more. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And that pass ball's incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots at the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Broncos are right out of here. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to